the H5. Now this is a massive console. It's a retro console. And check out how big it is. That's a normal console. Look how big it is. The H5, here it is. Now on the back it does say that it's got a 280 times 720 revolution IPS screen. It's also got DDR3 and it does say 256 megabyte. Linux system. It's got a headphone jack, an internal speaker. It says it's got USB Type-C, Wi-Fi, micro SD card, multi-languages support, and at the bottom here, they're the ROMs that you can have on it. Looks massive console, to be fair. Just look how big it is. It's massive. Ooh. It's absolutely massive. Get out the box. Come out.
What are you doing?
So inside the box, you also get the instructions and a USB Type-C cable. That's about it. Now I like to show this with like camera handle so you can actually see the product a bit like better. Otherwise, if showing my face and everything like that, you can't see it properly. Now, at the back of the console, you've got 4 buttons. Oh. It feels really light, but it's really big as well. I mean, that is what size is the screen? Check out what size the screen is. To be fair, the screen size is. It doesn't say. It says the IPS screen, but it doesn't say what size. Oh, it says 5 inch. That's it. So it's 5 inch screen, but it looks bigger than that. To be fair, it looks bigger than 5 inch. That does. I would say it's bigger than 5 inch. But there you go. It says 5 inch screen. The buttons here, and at the side you've got the volume control, power button, and that's where you put your micro SD card into it. Now, obviously, like I say, if you do get these right, first of all, if you're trying to put ROMs on this, make sure that you back up the SD card was where it's. Otherwise, you're going to be knackered. If it goes wrong, you've got nothing, no comeback, because these kind of things are dead. I'll get the ROMs, get all the firmware and everything for them. At the front here, it's got a speaker, but as well as that, you've also got the option to plug your own in. As well as that, you've got the button, all this what do I say? You got 2 sockets here at the top. One's for charging, and one's for, I think, linking the console. I think. So I'll switch it on now. Just watch this when it comes on. Look at that. Watch this when it comes on. That's why I like it. Ready? Look at that. How awesome is that? I mean, I think this is aimed at really older people because of how big the screen size is and how big the buttons are and everything like that. And plus the fact, yeah, it's just easier when it's bigger screen, obviously, because when you get older, obviously you can't see properly, and like you need glasses and everything like that. So this is why it's like that.
Let me get my glasses so I can see the screen.
But there you go. You use the back buttons to control the menu at the front. Like that. So you go through it like this. Ooh. So it's got quite a few different templates on it. I mean, the other thing that I don't like about it is got a picture of PlayStation 3 there, right? Click on it, and it's like not even PlayStation 3. It's just all fighting games. It looks like Mega Drive fighting games. That's one of you. That's a Nintendo Wii, isn't it? You click on it, and look. just all Mega Drive ROMs on it. It shows you a picture of Wii, so that's misleading for a start. Let's actually go on Mega Drive and actually see if it's got Mega Drive games on there, or just that's just raw and all. Yeah, I would say these are Mega Drive games. Well, I say on the Mega Drive one. Itchy and scratchy. Yeah. It's in volume up shit. Genesis, Game Gear. Let's have a look at Game Gear. Well, the Game Gear's actually got Game Gear games on it. It says Game Gear. Look. This is what I'm like. I can put ROMs on it, right? But you know the picture here? I can't get it on. I can't get it work. For some reason, the ROM works, but the picture there doesn't. I can't get it to link up. I don't know what. Probably done something wrong, but it's easy enough to put ROMs on it. I mean, at the back of the box here, it actually tells you what the bottom here, the bottom line. It actually tells you what ROMs it can actually take. It's basically all the old classics from back in the day, and I don't believe it can do can't do Dreamcast. This one can't. That's why I'm a bit shocked, because normally it can do Dreamcast and all, but this one can't. I'm not quite sure if you can or not. I don't know. That's PlayStation there, but it looks like a PlayStation 2. But anyway, oh, you got some. Oh my god, I can't believe it's got that. Red Alert. If you know what Red Alert is, Command & Conquer Red Alert, that's ace. I used to play it for hours when I was a kid. Now this is ideal for when you're travelling, I mean. These are like arcade kind of games. Yeah, sort of Street Fighter and things like that. Overall, I mean, for the money, even though they're all like Mega Drive style games, max it's about 16-bit, isn't it? This console itself is about 16-bit. It must be. Well, no, it can't be, because I think it's got N64 games on it. So it can't be. Or was I wrong? I could swore I saw N64. It says PlayStation, but it doesn't say N64. Unless. No. That's strange. No, so it's like. See, it says on the box if it says it's what bit it is. Doesn't actually say. And I do think, like I say, the screen size, it says 5-inch, but that looks bigger than 5-inch. That's massive. I'm not quite sure why. Might just be me, but it does look bigger than 5-inch. That the screen does. It's IPS screen, and it's 720p. Now I'm going to actually show you. See what else it got. Obviously, got the display, sound settings, themes, system settings. Oh my god, it's got GTA on it. GTA. Oh my god, remember these from back in the day? Alex the Kid and all. These are they're all classics from back in the day, aren't they? To be fair. I'm trying to find out, because on the box it says it's got Wi-Fi, right? But I can't find the Wi-Fi. I don't understand. I'm not quite sure why it says Wi-Fi. It's a bit strange. There's obviously screen settings to save the battery. As well as that, actually, it doesn't say what size the battery is. No. See, these things, they're alright, but half the things that's in the box and half the things it does is a different story when you play it. They're all the same, aren't they? Let's go onto search and see if we can find Sonic or something like that. So it's got one called Sonic Wings, wherever that is. Sonic 3D Blast. Sonic 1, Sonic 2. Let's try Sonic 1. Now this one used to be a good game. If it's the one I think it is and all. Oh my god. Remember this back in the day? Whoa. Got to be careful, copyrighted here. We've got to really be careful because don't we not get caught. Oh, it's advanced. Bit strange. That's a bit strange. It's actually a foreign version of Sonic. I don't know. Get off this. To be fair, to get out of the game, just press the middle button there and just press down here to exit. So far, some of the things it says on the as it says on the box are actually fake. Let's see if number 2. See if that's right. English. Ooh. I think I should be out of this, but obviously you've got to be careful because some might say, you know what YouTube's like. Oh no, it's copyrighted. Oh no. You know what they're like. This is the 2002 version. It's not a bad game. Oh. I'm just trying to show you the game. That's all. No. Oh, that's not bad to be fair, is it? Look at that. Ooh. I mean, the games honestly aren't that bad to be fair. Considering that this console itself is only, I think it's £40, so it's not that bad. Oh no! Come on! I'm just trying to show you as much of the console as I can do, so you can actually get a better idea of what. Because people moan saying you haven't showed this, you haven't showed there. So I'm trying to show as much as I can. And that's the reason why this video is going to be quite long, basically. But you get the idea, don't you, though? I mean, it's just a basic console, to be fair. It's a 16-bit console. But what I don't like about it is the fact is on the box it says it's got Wi-Fi, and it hasn't. Because they always do this kind of thing, don't you? Try to sell them, let's stick Wi-Fi on there. Oh, you won't know, you won't check. I do check. Ooh. I can actually play this game for hours. Whoa. Not bad. Get after that. Yeah, it's got loads on. Oh. I'm just trying to get out to the game, back to start. That's what I'm trying to do. That's it. Now let's get to, is it worth the money? Would you pay £40 for that? I mean, look how big it is. My hands. You know what I mean? That's absolutely massive. Look. On the camera it looks really small, but it is actually massive. It's probably one of the best ones if you like big consoles. If you like the big, like ones that are big buttons. Best thing to do. Ooh. Let's see if we can find anything else. Definitely no Wi-Fi. What's this one? These are the games. Try and get through them if you remember any of these games, but as well as that, do you know what I like about the console as well? You can actually save where you are. So like, say if you're on level, don't know, like 50 or something like that, you go, oh no, I've got to change off now. As long as you press the button here and press and save, it saves where you are. Oh. It's not bad. Right, looks well made. If you want to buy the console, I will put the product link below, like I always do. Like I say, if you're new here, make sure you don't you've got this far, so make sure you basically hit the subscribe button, because most people are watching the videos and not subscribing. Look, as you can see there, save. No. It's not bad, it's light. I do think my final thoughts of this, right? Yeah, it's a good console, but the games on it, most of them are Chinese, and you've got to alter the games yourself. So basically, if you haven't got a PC, you can't do that unless you get someone to do it for you. But apart from that, I mean, overall, for how much it is, the console itself is worth it. And you get a black one, or you can get a white one, and get a white one with paper buttons there, look.